Welcome all to this video. This video we are going to see how to read data from the file using FileReader. In my previous video, I have explained how to write a data inside the file using FileWriter. So here, using that same FileWriter, I am writing some predefined content that I am writing using with the FileWriter. So my file name is text.txt. As you are already aware that even though the file is not available, this FileWriter will first create that file and open the file and write the content inside the file. And this file got created inside the root folder of this project. So this project root folder, no files are there. So now I am going to execute this file first. So FileWriter is ready. So the file is created here. So I open and see the content is available inside my file. And now I am going to read that content from the file using the FileReader. So to use with FileReader, we have to declare with FileReader fr is equal to new FileReader. Already the file is available in the object f. So we need to pass that f. So now this file got opened. So once opened, again don't forget, close the file. So FileReader, you need to import java.io.FileReader. So inside the FileReader, we have a method called as read. So by using the read method, we can read one character at a time, and that also return the ASCII value of that particular character. So I can use with system.out.println. I take one character from the file, so fr.read. So inside my file, the first character got read and displayed. So now we execute, and you see here f.read is reading the first character. Its ASCII value is 87 because W is the first character in my file, so it is printing with 87. So I need to convert as a character, so do a typecasting, so character. So now you display it, you have the W as the output. So now you want to read all the characters from the file, all the information from the file I want to read and display in my output screen, that is in my console window. So for that, what we can do is, we can use with the while loop. Okay, so through the while loop, I read one character at a time, and each character I need to check the ASCII value. The ASCII value is equal to -1. It means that the file reached the end of the file. So we reach the end of the file. So we are reading each character at a time, that is the ASCII value, and checking with this. And if it reaches the end of the file, it will return -1. So every time it is returning some value, so that will be stored in an integer. So because it's representing the integer value, returning the integer value, so it will be stored in an integer. So I read the first character and check whether it has reached the end of the file. Like that, we have to repeat the process. So if the file is not the end of the file, so the character you need to display. So if the character means it will display only the ASCII value, again you need to do the explicit casting to convert this ASCII value into a character. So now we will execute. So you see here everything is displayed, but it's displaying in a one line after it. The reason is we are putting here println, so we are putting here print here. So now you see here, welcome to all, the same whatever I have it in my file, the same format it is displaying in my output. Okay, so this is the way by using read method you can read one character at a time until you reach the end of the file, you can read it. Okay, so now we have the another way to read that input from the file, that is by using character array. So if you see here fr.read, we have several options. That is, you can return the integer value, or you can have a character array. You can have a character array with the offset value. So now I want to read the input from the file using a character array. First, we need to create a character array. So what it will do, it will read the content from the file and put inside the character array. So we need to again read the output from the character array to the output screen. So reading the inputs from the file, and that will be available inside the character array, and that character array should be displayed in the output. So b is equal to new character array of 100. So now by using the read method, we are reading the content of the file, and that content will be put inside the buffer. And this read method will return an integer that will tell how many number of characters are read from the file. So if I put s out and print that, it will tell how many number of characters are returned from the file after reading. And then you want to display the content of the buffer. The content of the buffer is a character array, so we need to convert as a string. So this should be converted as a string, and then the buffer is displayed. So the content of the file is read and put in the buffer as a character array, and that will return how many number of characters are read from the file. And this character buffer we cannot display directly, so we need to convert as a string and display it. So now we'll execute it. So it is telling 48 characters are available in my file, and these are the content of the file which is available in my buffer. And there is another way. So instead of displaying all the values, now I want to display only the first line. Okay, I want to display the first line. So it having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 characters are available in the line. So again I need to create a character buffer. Character buffer is equal to new character buffer, and I want to read. Okay, so we are going to read from the file. Read from the file. So that information should be stored in the buffer, but I don't want to read all the characters from the file. So from the starting index 0, I want to read only 15 characters. I want to read only 15 characters. So I am putting from the starting index 0, the length of the string is 15. So that I want to read it, and then I display how many characters I read from the file. Then I do with converting that character array into a string, and then it is displayed in the screen. So now we run the program. Okay, we can see here only 15 characters from the file is read. So by using read method, you can read one character at a time. That will return the ASCII value. So you do a conversion explicitly to do the ASCII to character, and use a while loop to read one character at a time until you reach the end of the file. Or you can use with the character buffer. So read the content and put it in the character array. Then you can display that character array by converting as a string. And in the character array also, instead of displaying the entire content of the file, you can specify the offset value, from which position how many characters to be read from the file. That also we can specify in the read method. Thank you for watching.